Hello, you must be a new IBB Cloud trial user. So I guess at this point you sign up on ibbchina.com, you got your admin account on your private subdomain and everything, you got into the account and then you're thinking, now what? Okay, so here I'll introduce you how do you use IBB Cloud. It's a bit different concept, but don't worry, I'll show you how to get started. So what's so different with IBB Cloud? I mean, it's not entirely Dropbox or Google kind of service that everybody has. It's more business private kind of like service. So in order to share files with all the users, you have to have them on this technology. So it's like your house. So we provide you the house and you invite all the people to have a party. So if you want to share a drink or a file, you have to have them in the same house. So we provide unlimited users. Other services, they charge per user. We don't charge per user, we charge per gigabytes. So to begin with, if you want to share your files, you have to invite all of your users. So how to do that? So to begin with, you have to access your admin panel. So the first user, the first guy that signs up is an admin. So as an admin, you need to access the admin panel, which is on the right corner. You click this icon, you can put your picture later on there, and then you click System Admin. Okay, I have it here. So once you enter a System Admin panel, you have a bunch of settings and different kind of things. I have created a specially video for this System Admin panel, so you can access this video right here in this corner. Click on it, look it through, go back and forth, see how to use the admin panel. But the most important thing is to add users to begin with. Otherwise you can't share files, right? So you click on add users. Here I already added some users to test with. You can delete them, for instance, like this. You can add more users, you can add some admins. So let's say many of our customers have, let's say, factories that you need to communicate with. So let's add a new user, a factory X, let's say. Here you can see it's me. I'm the owner of this library, and I have some colleagues, I have some customers that I mistyped somehow here, some colleagues, my mom. It could be any user, just anyone you want to show your files, just dump it in here. How to add those? It's really simple. Just click the button Add User. So let's say we need to share files with Factory X. And that will be a boss of Factory X. So let's type boss. I already did it before. So boss of Factory X, you can write his name if you want, department if you please, it's not necessary. And then you can click this magic command and it creates an automatic password, which means that once you submit, they will receive an email that they have a new account on your business cloud. Oh, it already exists, okay. So I don't need to do that anymore. Then they simply need to click this email, and once they access the panel, they need to change the passwords to the new ones, and they can share files with you. So let's see, we have admins, database. Oh, here we are. Here we have the boss of Factory X. It's right here. And so what I want to do now, since I have this guy on my database, I can share my files, but I would like to create a specific group. So let's click on groups, and here we have groups according to departments, customers. It could be basically any group of people or teams that you're working outside of a company or within your company, departments. So here I would like to create a group called Factory X. Okay, so and I'll be the owner first, so that will be me. I'll submit. So now I have a group called Factory X. So once I go inside, it has no libraries and it has only one member. Yeah. So I would like to add a member. Since the boss of Factory X is my user, I can select him and submit. So now he is on this group called Factory X. And you know what I would like to do? I would like to change, instead of member, I will make him an admin. So he can add all of his employees to this group, and then they can share files and collaborate on their own, because I don't really want to add myself all those users by myself. I'll probably be very busy. So there are no libraries. So let's see, how do we create libraries? So this is the admin panel. This is how you make groups on admin panel. To exit admin panel, go to the regular view, the same view that all of your employees and users will have. You also a user, right? So not just admin. So here I'll go to my group, so shared with groups, click on that little thing, and I see all the groups: accounting, customers, ABC, and I see Factory X. Okay, I go on Factory X, and here we have a button to create a library. Let's demonstrate that. Let's create a customer file. So it could be encrypted library if you want. We can use an encryption code, because let's say Factory X have very important secret files that nobody would like to see. So it's encrypted library. Everybody that wants to access it, they have to know the password. Then we have user management. So here we see that members are here. If I would like to add more members, I click on this cog thing. They have this import members feature. By this they mean that you would need to import by Excel sheet, so you have to have specific columns where it's name, email, password. If you have a lot of users, that could be a quite fun thing. That's what they say in China. I would rather do the manage users. Just click manage users. You get this table. You can see that boss is there and he's an admin. I can change to be a member or admin, and I can add more users. So I can just type random letter Daniel, add, and now he's in this group, and he can see this encrypted library, but still he would need to have a password. So he can create libraries on his own, and everyone in this group or team can see all the created libraries and files. So that's how we use groups in our IBB Cloud. So what else you have? You have my libraries. My libraries are more personal libraries, let's say, or the libraries that you have created. So for instance, I will show you the difference between my library and then customer files, that encrypted library, how it differentiates by sharing. So let's say if I click on my library, if I would like to share it, you can share it in 4 different ways. First of all, you can generate a password. Not password, actually generate a download code. So if you click on this link, copy the new tab, it will open a download link, and you can download this file or the specific library in a zip format. This is particularly useful if you would like to share files with one specific guy that you don't want to add him to the whole cloud account. It's just one-time thing. It's quite useful. Second, you could share to the user, so you basically type name of the user and you can search a database, those users that have been added to your account, and you can share to one specific user, specific library, and you could share to a whole group. So you could share to the whole Factory X a specific library that you have created on your own. And then we have an upload link. Upload links are quite cool, actually. I use upload links for freelancers, for instance. If I'm hiring a freelancer to create a flyer, I don't really want to add them to my private cloud account. So I would send them an upload link. So let's copy this. What will happen, if once they have some documents, they can directly upload files. So you can add files to this library, and then you instantly get a notification that somebody added some files. Okay, so this is how you share files with your libraries. Sometimes some people try to share files within the library, like library within the library or folder within the library. This is not really recommended. I would say try to keep a library for each specific task or project. Sharing is much easier. It gets less complicated. But if I try to, let's say if I try to share encrypted library, it doesn't give me an upload link. It doesn't give me to the download link because it's encrypted. So it works a bit differently. So you can only share to user or to the group. Okay, so this is it, how you get started with your cloud account. So let's recap. Number one, you have to add some users so you can add them to groups or share files with them. So add users. Number two, make groups, departments, teams, projects, separate things so you are more organized. And that's pretty much it. Then you can share files and collaborate. And one more quick thing. So you saw how to create groups within your admin panel. But what about your users? Can they create groups? Yes, they can. So what they need to do is to go to shared with groups and then click on all groups. And then they have a button to create a new group. So you can see all the groups there. You can click new group, just write the name. Let's say Team Great, submit, bam, it's there. That's it. Okay. Have a good one. If you have any questions, email us to support@ibbchina.zendesk.com or directly to me or live chat or WeChat, anything. Just contact us if you have any questions.